Welcome to our educational video on lab safety. Today, we'll explore the critical importance of safety in the laboratory and how you can protect yourself and others. Lab environments can be hazardous if proper protocols are not followed. So why is lab safety crucial? Imagine working with dangerous chemicals, high voltage equipment, or biohazardous materials without adequate safety measures. The risks to your health and the safety of those around you are significant. This video will guide you through essential safety practices to minimize these risks. Throughout this video, we'll present real-life case studies that highlight the severe consequences of neglecting safety protocols. We'll also provide practical solutions to mitigate common hazards and emergency procedures to handle unexpected incidents. From understanding the proper use of safety equipment to learning best practices for chemical handling, each segment is designed to build your knowledge and confidence in maintaining a safe lab environment. Our goal is to ensure you leave with a solid understanding of lab safety principles and the motivation to apply them in your daily work. Let's begin our journey into lab safety, setting the foundation for a safer, more productive laboratory experience. You'll see real-world examples and practical guidance on how to stay safe. Let's start with a real-life case of a lab accident. In one fateful moment, a small oversight led to a catastrophic event. A chemist was working with a highly reactive substance without following proper safety protocols. The substance suddenly exploded, causing severe injuries and significant damage to the lab. The consequences were devastating. The chemist suffered third-degree burns, and the lab was shut down for months, impacting research and incurring considerable repair expenses. This incident underscores the importance of adhering to safety protocols. Neglecting even one precaution can lead to life-altering consequences. Safety is not just a set of rules, it's a fundamental aspect of working in any lab environment. Protecting yourself and others should always be your top priority. Moving forward, you'll see just how crucial proper safety measures are in preventing such accidents. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore common lab hazards. In any lab, numerous hazards can pose serious risks. Let's identify some of the most common ones. Electrical hazards, for example, can result in severe shocks or even fires if equipment is improperly maintained. Chemical spills and exposures are another major concern, causing burns, respiratory issues, and other health problems. Biohazards, from infectious agents to contaminated materials, can lead to serious illnesses if not handled correctly. And then there's the risk of physical injuries, whether from sharp instruments or heavy equipment. Understanding these common hazards is crucial for preventing accidents and maintaining a safe lab environment. We'll delve into each one, highlighting potential risks and mitigation strategies. This knowledge is essential for your safety and the well-being of everyone in the lab. As we move forward, you'll see how identifying these risks is the first step in creating a safer workspace. Stay with us as we examine safety equipment designed to counter these hazards. To mitigate these hazards, it's crucial to use the right safety equipment. Here's an overview of the essential gear you'll need. Safety goggles are a must to protect your eyes from chemical splashes and flying debris. Ensure they fit snugly and cover your eyes completely. Lab coats and aprons protect your skin and clothing from hazardous spills. Wear gloves appropriate to the chemicals you're handling, such as nitrile gloves for aggressive solvents and latex for less hazardous materials. Hearing protection, like earplugs or earmuffs, is essential in high-noise environments. Respiratory protection, such as masks or respirators, may be required when dealing with volatile chemicals or particle-laden air. Foot protection, specifically closed-toe shoes, shields your feet from spills and falling objects. Face shields offer extra protection for your face during high-risk tasks. Finally, familiarize yourself with the location and proper use of emergency equipment like eye wash stations and safety showers. Next, you'll see how to handle chemicals safely and manage potential emergencies. Chemicals are a major part of lab work, but they must be handled with care. Let's go over best practices for chemical handling. Always read the labels and safety data sheets before using any chemical. This provides crucial information on hazards and safe handling measures. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including gloves, goggles, and lab coats. Store chemicals properly, away from incompatible substances to prevent dangerous reactions. Proper ventilation is key when handling volatile or hazardous chemicals. Follow your lab's guidelines for disposing of chemical waste and never pour chemicals down the drain without permission. By adhering to these practices, you protect yourself and everyone around you. Next, you'll see the importance of knowing the correct emergency procedures should something go wrong. Despite all the precautions we've discussed, emergencies can still occur in the lab. It's essential to know the correct procedures to handle these situations effectively. First, familiarize yourself with emergency response protocols. This includes clear guidelines on actions to take and whom to contact in various scenarios, such as chemical spills, fires, and injuries. Next, learn and practice first aid procedures. Knowing basic first aid can make a significant difference, whether treating minor burns or managing serious cuts. Being well prepared isn't just about protecting yourself. It's about safeguarding everyone working in the lab alongside you. Always remember, a swift and well-coordinated response can significantly minimize both harm and damage. Up next, we'll dive deeper into analyzing a specific case study of a lab accident, examining what went wrong and how it could have been prevented. Now let's analyze the lab accident we discussed earlier. What went wrong and how could it have been prevented? This accident was a stark reminder of the importance of following proper protocols at every step. One critical error was the mishandling of chemicals. Without correct identification, hazardous interactions went unnoticed until it was too late. Another issue was the lack of proper safety equipment. Using appropriate safety gear, such as gloves and goggles, could have minimized the injuries. Improper emergency response also played a significant role. A swift and correct reaction could have drastically reduced the damage and injury. Learning from these mistakes is crucial for improving future safety in the lab. Implementing these changes can create a safer lab environment for everyone. Ensuring we don't repeat past mistakes is key to fostering a culture of safety and prevention. Next, we'll delve into daily practices that can make a significant difference. To maintain a safe lab environment, it's essential to follow these best practices every day. Start each day by checking that all safety equipment is in place and functioning. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as goggles, gloves, and lab coats. Always be aware of your surroundings. Keep pathways clear of obstructions and ensure chemicals are properly labeled and stored. When working with equipment, double-check that you are using it correctly and in good condition. Following protocols for chemical use and disposal is non-negotiable. It ensures your safety and prevents contamination and accidents. Implement a routine of inspecting and organizing your workspace at the end of each day. These daily routines may seem simple, but they are incredibly effective. Incorporating these practices into your daily activities builds a culture of safety that protects everyone in the lab. Moving forward, you'll see how these best practices integrate with broader safety measures to form a comprehensive safety strategy. As we wrap up, let's recap the key points we've covered. Lab safety is not just a set of rules. It's a mindset that aims to protect everyone in the lab. We've discussed the severe consequences of neglecting safety protocols, identified common hazards, and explored essential safety equipment. We also reviewed best practices for handling chemicals, the importance of proper storage and disposal, and critical steps to take during emergencies. The real-life lab accident case highlighted how easily things can go wrong and the importance of learning from past mistakes to prevent future incidents. By analyzing what went wrong, we're better equipped to avoid repeating those errors. Ultimately, maintaining a safe lab environment comes down to consistently implementing best practices, staying vigilant, and being prepared for any situation. Remember, lab safety is everyone's responsibility. It's about creating a culture of safety where each action is deliberate and informed, ensuring we protect ourselves and those around us. Stay safe, stay informed, and prioritize safety every day in the lab. As we conclude our journey through lab safety, we remind you of the vital role you play in maintaining a safe laboratory environment. Always prioritize safety in every task you undertake. Ensuring safety isn't merely about following rules, it's about cultivating a mindset that protects you and your colleagues. To further enhance your knowledge, we offer a wealth of additional resources. Visit our website to access a comprehensive library of lab safety materials and the latest best practices. For specific queries or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to your lab supervisor for tailored guidance. Your dedication to learning and implementing these safety protocols makes all the difference. Each small step contributes to a safer, more productive lab environment. Together, we can prevent accidents and foster a culture of vigilance and responsibility. Thank you for your commitment to lab safety. Stay informed, stay safe, and continue to prioritize safety in all your laboratory endeavors. For further resources, visit our website or contact your lab supervisor today.